Asterisk, they said it would be easy. Just plant some seeds, they told you. Water them, wait, and boom, you'll have a garden full of riches. So you launched the game, heart pounding with the anticipation of abundance. You imagined rows of thriving plants, fruit bending branches, bees humming praises to your name. You saw yourself, master of the soil, king or queen of the harvest, a humble gardener turned garden tycoon. But reality? It looked different. Your screen greeted you not with lush vines or golden crops, but with a tiny, dry patch of dirt. No helpers, no signs, no shortcut to glory. Just you, and soil, and a silent, uncertain air full of possibility. This is where the true Grow a Garden story begins. Not in the middle of an orchard or surrounded by automated sprinklers. Not while cash rains from the sky or some miracle seed turns your garden into a paradise overnight. And no, your story begins with confusion. You poke at the soil like it might bite you. The shovel feels heavy in your digital hands. And the seeds? They're nothing like you expected. They're dull, unassuming. And when you plant one, nothing happens. You water it. Still, nothing. Seconds feel like hours. Minutes stretch like vines. You start to wonder, is this game broken? Or am I? You see other players already running massive gardens. They've got greenhouses, upgraded gear, plants with glowing leaves. Meanwhile, your lone cabbage looks like it's trying to give up on life. And that's when the doubt creeps in. Maybe I'm just bad at this game. But wait, hold that thought. Because what you're feeling right now, that frustration, that doubt, that slow, aching confusion about whether you're doing things right, that's not failure. That's the beginning of mastery. Because here's the truth that no one tells you on day one. Grow a Garden isn't about racing to riches. It's not about splashing coins around or chasing the next shiny upgrade. It's about understanding the heartbeat of your garden. And to hear that heartbeat, you need to slow down. Take a breath. Feel the rhythm of the soil. Let's rewind. You're standing there with limited tools, no fancy upgrades, and a whole lot of dreams. What do? If you're like most new players, you start planting everything. Scatter style. No plan. No sequence. Just whatever seed you can grab. You toss it into the earth, and then you water. And wait. And repeat that you're playing the game like a gardener. With a caffeine addiction, rushing from plant to plant, tool to tool, chasing results that won't come. But you know what the game wants from you? Not speed, not noise, but wisdom. There's a reason your plants feel slow. A reason your income doesn't climb like you hoped. It's because the real secret of Grow a Garden, the one hidden in plain sight, is all about order, focus, and patience. Yes, you heard that right. The boring stuff. But boring, in this game, becomes beautiful. Now imagine this moment. You log in after a break. Your plot hasn't changed much. Same tools, same patchy progress. But this time, you're not here to rush. You're here to listen, to observe. And for the first time, you notice something. That one plant, the unremarkable one you ignored at first, it grew faster than the others. Not by much. Just enough. You test a theory. You plant 2 more of that type. They grow. You harvest. You replant. And then it hits you. You found it. Your first real rhythm. No, it's not flashy. It's not glamorous. But it's dependable, sustainable, repeatable. It gives you momentum, control, flow. That's when Grow a Garden opens up. Not because the game changed, but because you did that. You're no longer wasting time on randomness. You found your pattern, your method, and the garden responds. In Grow a Garden, your plot is alive. It reacts to your behavior, your choices. If you treat it like a race, it becomes chaotic. But if you treat it like a living, breathing thing, it rewards you. Plants start growing faster. Upgrades appear more achievable. The grind begins to feel satisfying because now every move has purpose. Every harvest fuels the next cycle. You're no longer a lost player with a shovel. You're a strategist, a grower with vision. And the best part, you did it without shortcuts. You didn't beg for bonuses. You didn't throw everything at greenhouses you didn't understand. You didn't wander aimlessly from seed to seed hoping for a miracle. You found the method. The quiet, humble, unshakable foundation of every successful garden empire. Start with what grows fastest. Master its rhythm. And repeat it until it becomes second nature. This is the moment that separates the dreamers from the doers. Look at your garden now. The soil no longer feels empty. It's rich with opportunity. You can feel the layers of strategy beneath your fingertips. You see the game differently. You used to see dirt. Now, you see a gold mine. And you know what? You're just getting started because up next, I'm going to walk you through the exact best money method for noobs and grow a garden. No gimmicks, no fluff, just the practical path to turn your tiny garden into a thriving green machine. But before we get into that, ask yourself this: are you ready to stop playing like a noob and start growing like a master? Because once you unlock this method, there's no going back. Asterisk, 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 hey growers. Ready to unlock the secret path that transforms your tiny plot of dirt into a thriving green empire? Strap in, because this story isn't just about gardening. It's about strategy, survival, and sweet, sweet success. When you first arrive and grow a garden, you're not a farmer. You're a dreamer with a watering can, a handful of seeds, and soil that looks more like yesterday's leftovers than the start of an empire. The sun rises, the tools clink, and the game begins, not with a bang, but with a single patch of tilled earth. Now here's where most noobs go wrong. They plant, water, and wait. But in Grow a Garden, time is not your ally. Decisions are. Picture this. You're standing at the edge of your garden, dirt under your fingernails, and something catches your eye at the far corner of your plot. It's not flashy. It's not shiny. But it's a starter plant that holds the key to your green fortune. Ignore the fancy decor. Forget the expensive upgrades. Your path to profit is built on one humble truth. Consistency beats chaos. You start small, really small. A single seed here, a quick water splash there. And just when you think nothing's happening, boom, a sprout, then another. Before you know it, your garden becomes a whispering jungle of possibility. But here's where the magic kicks in. You learn the secret rhythm of the soil. While others sprint from plot to plot like caffeinated bees, you're methodical. You know which crops regenerate fastest. You've mapped the growth cycles in your head. Every click, every swipe, is a step in your silent symphony of progress. And slowly, quietly, you become a garden whisperer. Still, that's not the best part. One day, while harvesting your trusty plants, you hear the faint hum. A greenhouse, a place of mystery and miracles. Most new players rush in, throw everything they have at it, and leave confused. But you watch, you wait, you understand. You know that the greenhouse isn't about speed, it's about timing. So you plant, you nurture, and when it blossoms, it really blossoms. What separates the pros from the noobs in Grow a Garden isn't money. It's mindset. You treat every seed like an investment, every watering like a strategy. You trade hustle for harmony, and your rewards grow louder with every bloom. And then it happens. Your garden starts running itself. You're no longer bending over rows of lettuce and carrots. You're orchestrating an empire. You're the gardener, the architect, the silent ruler of the green kingdom. And to think, it all started with one decision: to grow smarter, not harder. So, if you're just getting started in Grow a Garden, remember this: flashy doesn't mean fruitful. The best money method for beginners is patience, strategy, and a deep understanding of the green language of the game. Start small, grow wisely, and soon, the garden will grow you. Subscribe if you're ready to master the dirt. Comment below, what was the first plant that made you feel like a real grower? And hit that bell, because next time, we're unlocking the greenhouse's biggest secrets.